I kid you not, most of my life I've struggled with acne. From ages 16 all the way to ages 23, I had an active breakout of some sort, whether it was blackheads, whiteheads, cystic acne, and it was so bad that it actually left crazy acne scars on my face. Now, I know somebody who has acne, probably yourself watching this, it can have a huge toll on your confidence. But that's why in this video, I'm gonna tell you some ways that you can actually still feel your most attractive self even with acne. Some of the things that I've done over the past few years to really sort of bring up my confidence and make sure that I look good everywhere I go, even if I have an active breakout. All right, so stay tuned, subscribe. Let's go ahead and get right into it. So the first thing you absolutely cannot do is pop your pimples. I made this huge mistake when I was younger, and shout out to my mom, she's helped me a lot, but she will be the one who will always just squeeze and pop my pimples because, you know, the idea of having a pimple on your face was shunned upon. It's like not the best thing, right? But in hindsight is where I found out that you actually shouldn't, because if you do pop your pimples, you're actually going to create a more unattractive face for yourself, probably not in the moment, but in the long term. Because whenever you do it aggressively, and especially in an unhygienic sort of way, you actually damage your skin from a deeper layer, and that's how a lot of acne scars are left. So this is way more important if you have cystic acne. Never pop cystic pimples, even blackheads. The only exception is if you have a whitehead and it's just ready to bust, it's ready to go. And in a lot of cases, it'll pop on its own. So I know you have that urge to pop your pimples, do it a whole lot, but trust me, you're doing a lot more harm than good. So up next, guys, you already know you need to have a foundational skincare routine to where you're cleansing your face multiple times a day, alongside with an active ingredient to actually treat the acne itself. Now, I've done a whole deep dive on skincare, you know, over the past few years. I know which active ingredients actually work and which ones don't. And let me tell you the three main ones that I find that work for acne. So number one is going to be benzoyl peroxide. Benzoyl peroxide is what kills the acne causing bacteria. It also maybe slightly exfoliates you just a little bit, but for the most part, it's going to get rid of that bacteria. Now, you got to be careful with benzoyl peroxide. I personally like using it more so as a spot treatment at night. So let's say you have an active breakout, put a little bit of 5% benzoyl peroxide on wherever the spots that you need to fix, but don't just slather it all over your face, because it can actually start dyeing your hair, dyeing your eyebrows a lighter color, and even staining your pillows and clothes over time. So be very careful. The next active ingredient, which is number two, is going to be salicylic acid. Now, this is more so an exfoliating agent that's going to help clean your pores and get rid of dead skin, and thus helping treat the acne from deep down, right? It's a lot better than just cleansing your face and leaving it. It's really going to help treat your skin the more and more you do it. And also over time, you're probably going to notice a lot brighter and more attractive skin. Then number three is going to be retinol. Retinol is more so an anti-aging ingredient. It helps with collagen production, helps with skin cell turnover, but you want to use this every other night as part of your skincare routine, because it's also going to help treat acne just a little bit. But those three active ingredients, alongside with the foundational skincare routine, is going to be your bread and butter. Now, there are many foundational skincare routines to choose from, but you guys already know my favorite of all time, and the sponsor of this video is going to have to be Tiege Hanley. Tiege Hanley makes using skincare and figuring out what to do so easy and simple. That's why they have been pretty much the #1 skincare routine for most men out there. Now, with me personally, I love the level 3 system, but if you're just starting off, I recommend the level 1 or even the level 2. It's gonna come with your cleanser that you're gonna use multiple times a day. It's also gonna come with a scrub. Now, this scrub has little tiny beads in it, which is gonna help exfoliate your skin, which is also pretty good if you have acne too. Just be sure not to scrub too hard or too long, and only do it once a week. And then also it's going to come with the AM and the PM moisturizers. The AM moisturizer has SPF in it, which helps protect your skin from the UV rays. And also the PM moisturizer you're going to use at night, since it has no SPF in it. Now, depending on which level you get, it's going to come with more stuff. So for example, they have an acne system, and their acne system is perfect for you guys who are suffering from active breakouts right now. It's going to come with the main active ingredient we talked about, which is that salicylic acid. You're going to use that alongside with the skincare routine that comes with it. And you do this consistently over time, and you're going to notice that your skin is going to look a lot better. It's better than doing nothing whatsoever, right? So if you need a foundational skincare routine, check out Tiege Hanley down below. You're going to get 40% off your first box alongside with the free gift. And plus, when you become a member, you're going to get 20% off for life. Now, me and thousands of other men have been using Tiege Hanley since 2018. I can assure you it definitely works. Plus, the free gift that I recommend is actually this body silicone scrubber, This comes at a $20 value, but you're gonna get it for absolutely free. It's gonna replace your hands or maybe that loofah you've been using for the past 6 months, all right? So don't forget, check out T. Hanley. I'm gonna leave a link down below. So we talked about ways to treat the acne, but you gotta remember, if you really don't feel confident in yourself because of your face, this just means you have to maximize other areas about yourself even more to not make the acne as noticeable. You guys think that a woman will see your face, you got active breakouts, she's like, oh, that guy has acne. But imagine you were in amazing shape. Imagine you were dressed to par. Imagine you had nice jewelry on. Imagine you just looked great in every other aspect outside of just some of the active breakouts you may have, right? It's gonna compensate for the acne that you have on your face, and it might even help your confidence. The worst thing you can do is have acne and look bad everywhere else. It's just gonna make your acne look even worse. And I've read some articles and some posts that some girls actually find acne on attractive men. So as long as they find you attractive, and there's multiple ways in which a woman can find you attractive, then that's proof that, you know, you can still kind of be attractive to women or just have confidence in yourself, even if you have a few active breakouts. And understand too, that this is a thing that mostly everybody, unless they're very, very lucky and special, will have to go through. And since a lot of people have this, they actually have some degree of sympathy towards people who have active acne. Honestly, this is why a huge reason why women wear makeup, right? Remove the layer of makeup, what do you see? You see red marks, you see acne scars, you see whiteheads. Trust me, guys. So don't be too hard on yourself, because these women have acne too. But if you can make yourself even more of that guy, it's gonna make your acne seemingly seem to disappear over time. Now, another thing you can do in terms of concealment, let's talk about two aspects, right? This is in person and also online. Let's talk about in person first. You know, you can play around with your hairstyles, maybe accessories or different hats or things like that to kind of shield that acne, right? Also, there's a product known as tinted moisturizer. It's similar to a normal moisturizer. However, it has a little bit of tint to it. So you can get the tint more so in your skin tone or skin color. And what this acts is almost like a foundation of some sort, but it's not necessarily makeup. It's more like a moisturizer with a tint. Now, you guys can dive into the research and all that stuff if you want to, but just know that it is an option. Especially if you're a guy, obviously we're not wearing like crazy amounts of makeup on a daily basis, but it doesn't hurt to put a little bit of, you know, tint on or whatever if you have to go out somewhere or be at an event and you have a really bad breakout. Now, something you can do online, and this is something I've done more so when I had really, really bad breakouts, is simply use a tool to smooth your skin just a little bit. You can use Photoshop, you can use Facetune, you can use any sort of retouching tool on your phone that allows you to smooth out your skin if you are out there presenting yourself online on a consistent basis, but you also don't have the best skin ever. So try all those things. It's gonna help sort of conceal it. In the meantime, of course, be working on your skin through your skincare, through drinking a lot of water, through your healthy habits, so that you can get past this phase. Also, guys, do not stare at yourself in the mirror. Yes, I know you have acne. Yes, I know it's affecting your confidence, but you don't realize staring at yourself in the mirror or every mirror that you see and overanalyzing your pimples and telling yourself how ugly you are is actually making your confidence worse, thus making yourself less attractive. So, though it's not the most healthiest thing, like try to avoid just staring at yourself in a mirror, especially car mirrors with really, really natural light. Trust me, like I've been with girls who have a little bit of acne, right? They're always just looking at the car mirror, analyzing themselves, and then beating themselves over. I'm not sure if you guys are doing that, but if you are, stop, because what you don't know, right? Ignorance is bliss to some degree, especially when it comes to your viewpoint of yourself if you have bad skin. All right, so do all these things and you're gonna be the most confident, most attractive version of yourself, even with acne. Remember, you need that foundational skincare routine. If you don't have one, check out T. Hanley. I'm gonna leave a link down below. 40% off alongside with free gift. You're not gonna regret it. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Peace.